All right. Hey, good evening. It's what is it? Another episode of Kalye-Tok, and we're waiting for the rest of the guys to join us tonight, and hopefully they will join us soon. But before we get started, I believe we've got some guests tonight from Diamond Auto Group EV Corp to talk a little bit about their event that happened the other week. And that should be pretty exciting to find out the things going on in the EV sphere of things in motoring. And of course, we'll also be talking to, hopefully, if Olson can make it tonight, we'll be talking more about tips on maintaining your car. Hope you enjoyed last week's episode. It was a bit of a humdinger for a lot of the viewers because it was all about the Boss Iron Man event. And you can still catch the episode on, of course, our Facebook page, which is, let me flash it up on the screen for you, autocar.com.ph, our Facebook page. Yeah, Autocar Philippines. You can check it out there. Um, well, where's everybody? Am I by myself? Anyway, so there you go. Let's have a look at what's been going on in the local motoring news off on our Facebook page. Um, I should share the page with you. Yeah, that's a great idea. All right, here we go. So, Nissan has unveiled a facelifted Irvin. Check it out. For those of you in the market for a new van. Sorry, I've got a bit of a cold this evening. What else do we have? Oh yeah, the other week, the all new 5 series and the was launched, and the i5, the EV version of that, was also launched. If you were into that sort of thing, yeah. So there's two of everything now, pretty much. You can get the ICE version or the EV, which is pretty exciting. Also, the Mazda CX-30 hybrid was unveiled by Mazda Philippines, and it is also now available for you if you want to be a little bit more earth friendly without the worry of where you're going to charge, and of course the mixture of internal combustion and an electric motor is always a good thing. But if you think about it, the electric might be a good thing too, because then you won't have to gas up at all. Also, the MG1. Now, this is our cover for the February issue, and this was also launched the other week, right before the end of February. And it's a fun little car, 1.5-liter turbo, and it retails for, well, it starts at 1.2 million there, and the top of the line Lux variant is 1.39. Awesome. All right, I'm getting a little lonely. Isuzu Philippines has brought out the 2024 Isuzu Mu-X, and it's well, it's about making a pretty good thing a lot better. Lots of better features, and well, it's also got the advanced driver assist system. So check it out. It's here all on our website. Let me see. Hey, you know what? We've got bed music. Why don't we try see what that sounds like? Um, there you go. I was on the wrong page of the website. Okay, what else? So apparently, according to a post by our EIC, Ira Pangaliban, The DOTR has asked the NBI to look into the smuggled vehicles. So that should be interesting. What else do we have? Oh, Hyundai has signed 4 endorsers: Sarah Geronimo, Piolo Pascual, Kim Chu, and Paolo Avellino. There you go. Congratulations. And earlier today, um, Ronnie Trinidad and I were out with Hyundai Philippines to drive something new, and that'll be coming out later. Well, soon, very, very soon. Let me see. Honda Philippines has recognized their at their dealer convention, their top dealers. Here's something exciting. Well, sort of. For those of you looking into buying some vehicles, 7-year warranty for GWM Philippines. And last week we got to take Subaru Philippines lineup off-road, and you can read all about it here in our EIC's write-up. Yeah, we got to go to Daraitan and also hang out with the big boss of Motor Image Philippines, Glenn Tan, and do a little glamping and lunch out. And yeah, well, this one, if you're looking at the photo, this is actually one of the fun things we got to do was take it off road and drive through some shallow water. It just goes about showing you that the Subarus are still pretty capable. For the past few years, we're always talking about safety, and Subaru has decided, hey, you know what? We're still capable. We've got that symmetrical all-wheel drive. We've got the Boxer engine that gives you a lower center of gravity, and we've also got what do you call this? Oh, what's Ira?
I won't be staying long. I'll be joining you in
Where
15 minutes.
where
I
are
check you
you?
out. I'm in BGC Amphitheater Street.
Oh,
I have a meeting with some friends, but later I'll be joining you more extensively.
sige, pag-grab ng ng food from there.
Ano na?
Pag-grab ng food.
Oh, hindi, papagrab ako. Papagrab ako sa'yo ng food dito. As a Merry Christmas ako. Pagrab ako ng
All right,
pagkain sa'yo.
perfect.
Alrighty.
Sige.
I'll join you later. Bye-bye.
Okay, boss. All right, so wait, there we go. So moving back, yeah, the uh, the features of the Subaru are still there: the symmetric all-wheel drive, the X mode, and of course eyesight, the safety feature, which pretty much sees everything in front of you. So that was a lot of fun. Read more about it here at autocar.com.ph. Moving on. According to our friends from the Chamber of Automotive Manufacturers of the Philippines Incorporated, the auto industry is doing well, went up by 15.5% in January of this year. Now, here's something exciting for you watch freaks, and I mean that in the most affectionate way, of course. Especially if you're into collecting G-Shock. Here you go. The new Mudmaster model collaborated with Team Land Cruiser. If that's your thing, it is a good-looking watch. And looking at it, I probably won't be able to afford it, but hey, we have pictures of it. Cool. All right. Where else? Where are we? Yep, coming up in just a bit, of course, our friends from Diamond Auto Group EV Corp to talk about their event the other week. It's called Dongfeng Connect, and I am messaging you now. Let me see if they're good to go. What else do we have going on? Yeah, and if you were wondering, our friends from Dongfeng, we featured their Rich 6450 pickup in our December January issue. All right, so if you're into that, check it out. Um, let me see, Jetour and their ice cream EVs, which I actually got to drive about a week ago, and we'll have the review of that out in just a bit. The ice cream is a fun little vehicle, and it does teach you to plan your trips. Yep. So they'll be displaying it over at Mega World malls. And the interesting thing about Mega World malls, which includes Eastwood, Uptown Mall, and Uptown Parade, among others, is they've got free EV charging. And so all you have to do is pay for parking, and the charging itself is free. So you can literally leave your car there. Of course, not the whole day. If you're monitoring your charge, check on it. If it's full already, 100% or thereabouts, 80%, maybe it would be prudent to, let somebody else who's waiting for their chance to charge and have their turn. Because some malls only have one slot, some malls have two. That's pretty exciting. So, yeah, you can check out their free charging at Mega World malls. Again, that's Eastwood Mall. My brain just stopped. Eastwood Mall, Uptown Mall, and Uptown Parade. So there you go. Anyways, our friends from Diamond Auto Group EV Corp are ready. And let's welcome them in. Joining me tonight for a quick chat is our good friends from Dongfeng Diamond Auto Group EV Corp. Of course, the president, Sir Monic, and their marketing dude, Sir Malvin. Good evening, guys.
Good evening, Neil.
Now I'm not alone. I'm glad you guys are here.
Good evening.
All right, so you guys I was at your event that you held recently over at where's that again? Valle, no?
The third, sa Green Meadows.
Oh. And before we get into that, why don't we have a quick chat about Diamond Auto Group EV Corp and what you guys are all about before we dive into what you guys actually did that eventful day.
All right. Yeah, I'll do that. Diamond Auto Group EV Corp is the official importer distributor of Dongfeng commercial EV electric vehicles in the Philippines. So the products we have are EV pickups, true EV pickups, passenger and cargo vans for deliveries, as well as light duty trucks. So it's basically cabin chassis, 4-wheeler, 6-wheeler with customized aluminum body or whatever the customer requires. And as you mentioned earlier, yeah, we had an event 2 weeks ago. It's called the Dongfeng Connected. So it's basically a collaboration between us, Dongfeng Commercial Vehicles EV, and the Dongfeng passenger car distributors.
That's cool. All right. And what so let's get into your event now that happened. No? So what exactly came out of that collaboration?
Hi, Sir Neil. Thank you for having us.
Hi, Sir Malvin. Good evening.
Good
Good
evening.
to see you guys. I haven't seen you guys in a while.
Yeah, long time. Good evening, Sir Monic.
The
Bosco. Anyways, yung ating event dun sa Dongfang Connected, this is a collaboration between Legato Motors Inc. and the Legato Motors Inc. Sila yung importer-distributor ng Dongfeng electric passenger car. So yung cooperation with Legado and Diamond Auto Group EV Corp, it aims to bring the Dongfeng New Energy vehicle closer dun sa Filipino consumer, making it more accessible sa consumer natin. From a passenger car, a city driving, the nanobox, the Dongfang nanobox, to a pickup truck, then to a passenger van or cargo van, or to a light duty truck. So it's either for personal or business requirements. So it is a good platform nung Dongfang Connected namin to really announce the cooperation between the two importers of Dongfang New Energy vehicles.
All right, so we're currently looking at some of the photos from that event, no? And these are your principals on the screen right now.
Yeah, that would be our boss, George Blaylock, and si Sir Wilbert Lim for the Legado Motors team. So this is the ceremonial handshake between the two companies.
All right, so I guess this is a great thing for the Pinoy consumers, no? That you guys have joined forces, actually being on somewhat different sides of the fence, being distributor of commercial vehicles, and the LMI Legado Motors guys bringing in the passenger cars. And I believe you guys also display in your showroom along Marcos Highway already the passenger vehicles alongside of your commercial vehicles, right?
That's part of the cooperation between the two organizations. We will carry the passenger cars, and all of the dealers now nationwide will also carry our commercial vehicle. So from the pictures na nandyan, so from the right, which is the smallest car, which is the nano box, and then it's a full EV. Then the next would be the Dongfeng Alus, which is the hybrid. Then the Dongfeng 14 Friday, full EV, na may dalawang variant, isang 430 kilometers and the other one is the 630 kilometers. And the white pickup is our Rich 6350 standard variant. And the next blue one, nag-iisang asul dyan, would be the Rich 6 450.
Yeah, that's the one there with the pointer on it. Okay.
Yeah. And then the other cargo vans and the light duty truck.
Oh, and you have a pretty big one. What's this one? The one at the end. Meron pala kayong ano, parang, is that what, it looks like a half a container truck.
Yung light duty trucks namin, from a 4-wheeler truck to a 6-wheeler truck. So it's a different size of the chassis. Parang 12, 10 yung initial, then you have the 12 and the 14, yung pinakamahaba. So depende dun sa gusto ng customers or requirements nila, they could choose between the longer chassis or the longest chassis that we have now.
So paano yun if somebody wanted to have a cab chassis and then a truck, yung parang box, kayo na yung magko-configure nun for them? Or sila yung they would purchase the cab chassis and then sila yung magko-configure nung rear?
Yung we have partners for the bodybuilding. So there are certain brands which were also present during our Dongfang Connected. So we could parang connect also, if I may use the word connect. We could connect we could connect our buying customers depending on the requirement nila on the cargo load, four-wheeler or six-wheelers. We could connect them to the bodybuilding companies na were present also dun sa Dongfang Connected press conference. And then they could customize kung ano man yung magiging unique requirements ng kada customer. So,
Awesome.
yung truck namin, yung isa could be aluminum box or an FB body. Yon, so, or even drop side. Then, depende na lang din kung ano yung requirements ng customers. Depending on their need.
Oo. And of course, being an EV, talagang zero emissions yan. So, walang coding, walang none of the hassles of having an internal combustion engine, right? Am I right to assume that, no?
Yes, sir. Walang tambucho.
So, pag pinatabi ka ng mga asbu, mapapahiya sila.
There were some stories na gumamit nung brand namin, nung pickup and the passenger van. Pinara sila sa Makati because one, it's coding, bawal sa kalye. Then ang sinabi lang nung traffic enforcer, oo nga, walang tambucho. So aside from the number coding, on a business point of view, dahil wala kaming zero emission, so medyo hindi matatakot yung mga business owners na dumaan sa mga smoke belching checkpoints. Kasi sometimes that would be parang quote and quote parang hazard or iniiwasan ng mga deliveries or the transportation business for that matter.
That's a good thing kasi malaki din yung losses on the one day that hindi ka pwede lumabas, right? Or if ever you get apprehended for minsan the practices of medyo nire-rev nila ng sagad, di ba? Ang nakatigil tends to really make it smoke belch. So the losses are usually, if you compute it, medyo malaki din in a year, right?
Tingin ko, just for the sake of simulation, kung ang isang delivery truck would have about a gross profit of 10,000 per day. So yung 10,000 per day, kung number coding ka or bawal ka sa kalye, and then in a month, that's 40,000. So yung 40,000 dahil lang bawal ka sa kalye because of the number coding. Pangalawa, magkano yung penalty on pag na-apprehend ka as smoke belchers? That I do not know. Mm-hmm. So medyo political yan. So atras ako na onte. Pero just for the sake of...
it's really a long-term thing, di ba? If you want to really find out yung savings mo on the use of an electric delivery vehicle or business vehicle over say diesel or gasoline, you will really only be able to tell over the long term. But yung immediate computation mo, yung kilowatt hours charging versus how much per liter over, let's say 10 kilometers per liter versus yung charge, is on paper, it really does look convincing na mas efficient or mas cost-effective yung electric vehicle, no?
Yes, aside from the challenges on the daily operations, especially if the business is doing the deliveries, first things first, yung per liter at per kilowatt hour, ang diesel or gas ngayon, how much? 65, 70 per liter? Thereabout.
Yeah.
Thereabout.
Nagtaas na naman the other day eh.
So, and then yung sabi naman ni yung ating distributor ng kuryente nasa mga 14 to 15 pesos per kilowatt hour. So,
Especially coming to summer, di ba? Nagtataas yung kuryente pag summer.
Yeah. So, I think dun lang sa difference between the 15 pesos and the 65. Just put it 65. Medyo medyo malayo na yung cost mo per kilometer in terms of, for example, yung full tank ng isang pickup, baka gagastos ka ng mga 4,000 pesos, 5,000 pesos isang full tank. Yung Sermonic yung atin 60 kilowatt, diba?
Yeah.
Yung pickup. So 60 times 15 pesos per kilowatt, yun yung pinaka full tank, wala pang 1,000. So kumbaga parang mathematically 25% lang yung gastos ng EV versus sa ICE engine. So thereabout. So parang yung full tank lang din. Kung full tank ka sa ICE, it would cost about 65 to 70 pesos per liter. Ang capacity ng isang truck would be about 60 liters. So that's basically almost 4,000 pesos. And then full tank ng EV, quote unquote, full tank ng EV, 60 times 15, 900. So less than $1,000.
Yeah.
So
And then again, yung range mo will really boil down to your driving style, which is really no different to whether you're driving a diesel or a gas vehicle, di ba?
sana nga nandito si Olson eh. Siya magpapaliwanag ng lahat na yun eh. Shout out Olson.
He's coming. Before we jump to the next question, just want to do a quick shout out to the guys who are chatting with us in the comment section. Si Miss Dan Randolph, who just recently joined us at Autocar Philippines. Ryan, who's in China right now, right, Ryan? And who else? Si Attorney Robbie Kunsunhi, who joined us last week for that little discussion on that motoring, that nationwide motor, Boss Ironman. Yeah. So good evening to you guys. And to those of you watching us and on Facebook and YouTube, I believe we're coming out on Autocar's Facebook, Wheels PH YouTube, and I think Autocar YouTube also. Get your questions ready. Olson will be joining us in just a bit. So if you have any car care tips or may problema sa kotse mo, we can ask Olson about the things that you might need to have done. Ryan, yes, he's in China and he's with a competing brand. He's with Geely. He's all the way in China. Ryan, malamig ba sa China ngayon? Kasi malamig dito pag gabi. And of course, we got a question from our good friend Raymond Ravanera. Is it true that electric vehicles offer significant benefits to drivers? Okay, now that's an interesting question because we're always talking about the cost benefit of shifting to electric. Either of you can choose to answer this, Sir Monic or Boss Malvin. Ano yung benefit sa mga drivers ng electric vehicles? If there are any.
Sino, sir?
Kayo.
Malvin, ikaw na kasi I know you have first-hand experience and you've interviewed some people on about that.
Parang 2 or 3 weeks ago, we had a conversation with yung nagmamaneho ng EV truck. Prior sa pagdadrive niya ng EV truck, yung ibang brand na yung makina nasa ilalim ng inuupuan niya. So yun yung kwento. So yun yung kumbaga just the context of ano yung kikwento namin ngayon. Number 1, ang sabi niya, ang difference between the ICE truck at minamaneho niyang EV truck ngayon, unang-una, automatic to. Ibig sabihin, hindi nangangalay yung kaliwang paa niya of doing their whole day deliveries on the different shopping malls. So that's one, yung ngawet ng kaliwang paa. Kasi nga basically ang EV trucks, quote and quote, automatic kasi yung rotary gear selector na kasi siya. Taga lang, papasok lang si Boss Ira. Magandang gabi, Boss Ira.
Gandang gabi! Good evening, guys! Sa kalye. Sorry. Sorry.
Sakto,
Kalye-Tok
Kalye-Tok.
Ayun, Boss Ira, si Malvin was just explaining the benefits to drivers ng EV over driving. Where were we, Malvin?
Yun sa driver benefits. Number one, I think yung kaliwang paa kasi nga automatic na siya. Quote and quote automatic. Just para mas mas maintindihan natin kasi gear selector na siya eh. Gear drive selector na siya. So automatic
Single speed,
na siya basically.
parang halos single speed lang eh.
Single speed, single motor, yes.
Oo.
Pangalawa, on the health benefits, hindi nakaupo yung nagmamaneho tsaka yung helper niya sa ilalim wala yung makina sa ilalim ng inuupuan nila. So, ibig
walang
sabihin,
makina, period.
Okay.
So, ibig sabihin, hindi pagpapawisan yung hita nila at yung sa may petan nila and yung lower back nila. So, ibig sabihin, ang sabi ng driver, if I may quote, sir, at least hindi po kami pinagpapawisan habang nagda-drive, lalo na po sa traffic. Kasi mainit yung singaw ng makina na inuupuan nila.
Right.
Pangatlo would be almost the same as merong relative dun sa controlled aircon temperature or temperature ng cabin, ng driver cabin and the passenger. Kasi nga, yung aircon basically ng EV is almost the same as the aircon ng pambahay.
Oo.
So the aircon is not dependent on the belt. Sana nandito nga si Olson. So para siya mag-explain ng dynamics ng aircon ng ICE na driven by belt. Pero kasi yung sa EV, it's just parang sa bahay. So you have to set lang kung ano yung room temperature mo na gusto. So it will adjust depende kung anong gusto mo na set na temperature. So ang health benefit again nun would be hindi ka pagod sa traffic at umuwi ka na may lakas ka pa. So basically,
fresh ka pa, di ba?
di ba? So meron pang B time, pang ML, yung mga ganun, di ba? So sabi nung sabi nung na-interview namin.
So matutuwa si Commander.
Hindi ko kayang sagutin. Pero I think in general kung may health benefit yung isang bagay, di ba? Lahat naman yan nauuwi sa bahay. So
Well, you know what? I mean, basing on what you told us, 'di ba? Parang the overall benefit is it's just a more comfortable atmosphere because wala nga mainit na makina, walang fumes. And a lot of the other delivery trucks na nakikita natin on the road, pag nasira na yung aircon, hindi na pinapagawa yan usually, 'di ba?
Tsaka,
So, because
medyo
it's connected to the engine.
Wala pang masyado, pero I think isa pang role is, again, sana nandito si Olson, di ba? Meron pang sinabi yung mahirap lang i-quantify as we speak. May sinabi yung nagmamaneho ng truck, that would be, aside from the init dun sa inuupuan nila, pero yung engine vibration.
Oo.
So, yun yung isang parang lesser yung engine, wala ngayon engine vibration sa EV trucks or EV electric vehicle. So, lesser ngayon yung parang pagod mo. So, yun yung mga...
Kasi hindi mo na-realize din na nakakapagod din pala yung vibration, no? Until at the end of the day.
I think ako tingin ko lang from driving a diesel engine versus syempre European muna, petrol, hindi gas engine, di ba? Petrol engine. Meron ka ng ibang experience on driving between the two. So
that's well, having talked to a driver, no, those are all positive feedback. Now we've got a question from Randolph, and he asks, in case of brownouts, can an EV help power the home for a few hours, and up to what extent can an EV help power a house of 4 middle-class people with aircon? Okay, so I believe Randolph is asking about the vehicle to load function, which is available on not all EVs now, but it can be a function that the manufacturer can choose to include in the electric vehicle. And I believe one of yours actually has a V2L function, no?
Meron yung Reach 6450 namin. It has the V2L function na rin. So there are, yun yung meron kami. Randolph, shout out. He was also present during the Dongfang Connected. So I think it's more on the, ayoko magpakadalubhasa kasi hindi naman talaga. Pero for the aircon and for the load, yung capacity or kaya, or battery management. Yung battery management ng kada sasakyan, it differs from each EV plus the load na kailangan ng aircon, kung ilang kilowatt or amperahe. So, it will depend. So, tingin ko, kaya nyo.
In some instances, hindi talaga nag-aircon, either electric fan or ilaw, di ba? At least para may konting comforts ka pa kahit brownout. Kasi ubus talaga yung baterya mo kung mag-aircon ka, di ba?
Ang sabi nga dun sa solar, so ito na, hindi na to tungkol sa EV, pero sa solar, at least 5 kilowatt yung kailangan mong battery to
Capacity.
Capacity to run 1 horsepower for 2 hours. So basically yun. So tingin ko naman kaya magpailaw. Pero to run an aircon,
it's a bit of a stretch.
Palamig na lang tayo sa loob ng Reach 6450.
Si Anjo has just joined us.
Hepe, magandang gabi.
Good evening, Andrew.
Idol. Sensya na, walang video at mahina ngayon ang signal ko.
Nag-iisa ka naman, no, Anjo?
Oo naman.
And then, okay, so Ira's still here. Hindi daw makaka-join si Olson tonight. Mahina daw yun. Hindi daw kaya ng phone niya. Oh, man. Anyway, before...
Palit ka na kasi ng telepono.
Oo nga naka Motorola Ultra Classic pa ata si Idol.
Motorola Micro
Ultra Classic ka pa rin di ba?
Hindi na ka Nokia 3210 yan.
Or ano yan? Yung isa, Sir Marek, ano yung oldies but goodies na Nokia brand? Ano model yun?
Yung 51 something, yung
3210.
110?
Ha?
3210 yung uso nun
3210 yung walang antena.
Oo, 3210.
Tapos memorize mo yung keyboard.
Baka ang gamit pa na
no look text.
Baka ang gamit pa ni Olson Pisa. Shout out lang. Baka ang gamit pa ni Olson car phone.
Ay, 3 watts pwede. Astig yun. Telepono talaga.
Analog.
Alright, sabi ni Ryan, 5 degrees daw sa China ngayon. Ryan, where are you in China?
Wow.
Grabe, 5 degrees. Sarap yan.
Winter pa rin doon.
Oh, winter pa rin ba? Pwede.
Mhm.
Ayun. Okay, got another question from Raymond. The warranty for EVs, ano daw yung how comprehensive is the warranty coverage?
Sir Monek?
Warranty coverage is yung battery and the main electrical components are 5 years. And then 3 years yung bumper to bumper when it comes to the vehicle warranty. For the commercial vehicles. For the passenger cars, it's 5 years battery and major electrical components and 5 years bumper to bumper.
Cool. All right. Now, before we get into whatever promos you have going on and let you have dinner na, syempre, being an electric vehicle, wala namang or minimal yung PMS. So there's no oil change. That's just non-existent in an EV. So ano yung mga chine-check pag, let's say, you require them to bring it in for inspection? Ano ba yun? How many times a year? And ano yung mga ginagawa?
Same with the regular PMS, meron tayong checklist from bumper to bumper. Ang main difference lang for an ICE engine, parang ngayon ata sana si Olson, di ba? Dahil yung mga bagong unit ngayon, ang rule nila, or some brands, ang rule nila ay at least visit twice a year, so every 6 months, or every 10,000 kilometers, whichever comes first.
Mm-mm.
Yung pagbisita mo na yon, from a small engine, it will have about 4 liters of engine oil. Ang transmission oil naman kasi it's either 20,000 or 20,000, 40,000, or sometimes they call it life. How they call it? Something ganon.
Long life.
Long life, exactly. So, yung sa EV, dahil wala siyang makina, wala kang i-change oil. So, I don't know how much now is the change oil sa mga kasa, pero basically, just a simple mathematics, 1,000 pesos per liter of engine oil times 4, plus the labor, plus the oil filter, lahat yan wala sa EV. So, ang kailangan lang check-upin kapag naka 5,000 na, just for the sake of simulation, pag binalik nyo sa amin just for a check-up ng 5,000, we will check it kung based on the battery, on the one would be the connections, two, more or less retightening lang yan eh.
Tires, I presume.
Tires,
aircon.
Inflation ng tires, yung mga ganun. Talagang ano lang. Sabi nga ni Olson 2 weeks ago, talagang preventive lang. That's why it is called PMS. I'm just using the words of Olson. Diba? Para makasigurado ka lang before kang bumiyahe. Or pag babiyahe ka, you have that peace of mind.
Hindi yung mentalidad na gamit lang ng gamit, di ba? Masira. All right, so moving on, you guys have a promo for one of your units. Let's put it up on screen now. Can you tell us about this?
Okay, we last month we launched this also dun sa Dongfang Connected. We have a promo na you could start go electric with the Dongfeng 363 EV pickup. And by the way, as far as I know, we're the only true EV pickup sa Pilipinas ngayon.
Right. At
officially.
This point,
officially. So, yung up to 200,000 discount, we have 2 variants kasi netong Reach 6 na 350. We have the entry variant and we have the standard variant. So both naman can do a single charge, can do 350 kilometers on a single charge. So yung difference nila, just message us na get in touch with us at Diamond Auto Group EV Corp .ph or dun sa aming socials na Diamond EV Corp for the details on the discount, financial na pwede namin itulong, low down payment ba yan, or kung ano man gusto ng customer. So we could really help you out on having or go wetting your feet for the electric. Discover electric. It is what it is. Parang maraming katanungan, pero just drive it out. Test drive.
Yeah, that's the best way. Don't take our word for it, diba? Go to the showroom. Your showroom is along Marcos Highway.
Yes, there's the Dongfeng Marcos Highway showroom. Along Marcos Highway, Cainta, Rizal. And then you have the Legado Motors, which is located at Pasig. Then also there is the Dongfeng Alabang. Then there is the Dongfeng Pampanga and Dongfeng Tarlac. So soon, meron din, soon. Dongfeng Davao. Tama, Sir Monek?
Oh.
In-announce ko na.
Oh.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
So slowly growing your network. That's great news.
And I think Q3 or Q4 this year, Dongfeng Cebu.
Yeah, Dongfeng Cebu.
Awesome.
Yeah, so,
All right, so guys, before I let you go, ano yung Facebook nyo? What are your social media pages, and how can they get in touch with you if they want to, aside from going to the showroom, of course?
yung sa Diamond EV Corp, lahat ng socials namin, so that would be Facebook page, Instagram, and the YouTube. It is Diamond EV Corp. So you can check yung mga promos din namin doon or the dealer locator, or you can visit our website at dongfangtv.com.ph.
All right.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right, guys. So before I let you go, do you have any shout outs, people you want to say hi to before we let you have your dinner?
Si Sir Ira, gusto ata i-shoutout si yung boss namin, si Ma'am Ella.
Oh,
Si Baby
Mamela!
Ella.
Kailangan ko ilaw. Yan.
Hindi mo raw sinipot si Baby Ella, Sir Ira.
Nako, hindi ko na kinaya. Grabe yung traffic. Tatakbo sana ako sa inyo. Kaya lang, halfway. Sabi ko, hindi na ako aabot doon. Pasensya na. Diba? Babawi ako. I will...
Okay lang. Marami pa naman events. Marami pa namang event. So, I will make it up to you guys. I promise.
Lalapit nga kami sa ni Sir Monek eh. Kami lalapit sa'yo.
Doon kayo sa may sukat. Magtayo kayo sa sukat para malapit sa akin.
Hindi, kape lang ang ibig ko sabihin. O kaya yung sa gabi.
O pagkape, sagot ko na. Ako nang bahala ron. Marami akong kape sa bahay.
Hindi, yung kapeng na sa bote.
Marami
If
din
you
ako
know what
nun.
I mean, di ba?
Marami din ako nun.
Teka, long neck ba yun? Long neck na kape?
Long neck.
Pwede din
Saka
lapad.
Pwede rin bilog. Pwede.
Kaya lang si Hepe Anjo, nawala na naman eh.
Diyan lang yan.
Siya malayo
Diyan lang
siya
yan. Monitor lang yan. Nahihirapan ng signal dun sa farm. Medyo malayo.
All right, well,
Patangas eh.
So, gentlemen, thanks for joining us tonight. It was great talking to you. Great seeing you guys again. We should hang out more often. And I mean that affectionately. Boss Malvin and Sir Monek, good job on Dongfeng Connected. And we look forward to seeing you guys again soon.
Yeah. See you in our next events.
Awesome. Looking forward to it.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
Okay. Have a great one, guys.
All right.
We'll catch you again.
Thank you guys.
Right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ira.
Okay.
All right.
So
Boss.
that was a pretty interesting discussion. I was monitoring you a while back while in the middle of my meeting. It was pretty good.
Oy,
I'm
salamat pala
interested.
sa pinadala mo sa Graba. Take out from Mary Grace.
Dumadampot pala sila ng take out galing Mary Grace ng Bonifacio, yung Grab.
Ayos.
Diba? So, sana
Nakahiling ko
nagustuhan mo. Sana nagustuhan mo. Diba? Teka, may lilinawin lang ako. Di ba,
Ano?
nakalaking balita ngayon, today, na yung unified ticketing system, hindi na po pwedeng gamitin ng mga LGUs ng Metro Manila, yung mga ticket nila. Dahil
So hindi na
nagdesisyon
pwede
ng
yung
Supreme Court.
individual ticketing ng LGUs.
Well, kausap ko kanina si MMDA Chairman Ron Artes. Sabi niya, kahit na meron ng rule ng Supreme Court, wala pang writ of execution. So hindi pa effective at the moment.
So walang hulihan muna whether unified or ano.
Hindi, magagamit pa rin ng mga MAPSA, ng mga Blue Boys, Yellow Boys, yung mga ticket nila temporarily. 'Di ba? Until lumabas yung writ of execution. Pag lumabas 'yon, wala nang silbi yung mga violation tickets ng mga syudad sa Metro Manila. But for now, wala pang writ of execution, pwede pang gamitin ng mga enforcer yung mga yung mga ticket nila. 'Di ba? Pero one thing is for sure, hindi sila po pwedeng magkumpiska ng lisensya. Yon, definite yon.
Okay. So yun importante.
Madami yung mga paninita ngayon. Pambisita gagawin mo natin.
Di ba?
O, sita dito, sita doon.
Tapos, ano pa ba isang balita? Si Bosita, si Congressman Bosita, mag-iimbestiga na ng Boss Ironman.
Mabuti naman.
Diba? Meron na napirmahan na at tinanggap na yung kanyang resolution to initiate an investigation in aid of legislation and re-election legislation doon sa Boss Ironman. So,
very timely, isipin mo. Months na lang, election na naman.
Oo nga.
13 months?
13 months. Pagdating ng October, campaign, filing of candidacy na. Pagdating ng December, campaign period na. Oh.
Before you know it, October na.
Oo.
Pasko na
diba?
naman.
Pasko na naman.
Wag muna.
Diba? Hello, diba?
Oh, may mga shoutouts tayo dito. Si Ryan Isana. Ano daw, pag-grab daw ng Mary Grace sa Hangzhou, China.
Umaabot ba yung grab doon? Hanggang Singapore lang ang grab eh.
And what we have here? From Nikolayevich Rasputin. Good evening, guys. And Hans Handatan. Ira Panganiban, di kita makita. Ha 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 ha.
Hindi mo talaga ako makikita. Nagtatago ako sa'yo.
So, interesting yan. So, in aid of legislation yung investigation. So, meron na naman tayong papanoorin sa TV na
meron.
yung mga personalities, no?
At saka, tatawag na yung official.
Si Olson, hindi daw kaya nung phone niya.
Ako naman, paano natin mapag-uusapan ng BLOWBAGETS?
Ilang linggo na yung BLOWBAGETS. Summer na. Kaya lang, ayaw niya kasi may bagets eh. Hindi siya bagets eh.
Pero yung blow, okay lang sa kanya.
Yung blow, okay siya. Pero yung bagets, hindi niya matanggap. Di ba? Ay, nako.
Ano ba to? Nag-ulo ko tong StreamYard ko. Ayaw natanggapin ng Safari. Dapat magpunta pa ako sa Chrome.
Ganon?
Oo, kaya napuputol-putol ako kanina eh.
Ako, I'm using Chrome.
Sa Chrome din ako dumadaan.
Oo.
Diba? StreamYard, medyo... Yeah. Tignan natin, may mga ibang may mga ibang live stream application na magagamit. Diba?
Anong latest dun sa yung sa totoo ba yung ruling nun sa mga EVs? Bawal na?
Ay, mga
Ay,
e-bikes.
Bawal na ang e-trikes.
E-trikes.
Bawal na ang
E-bikes and
e-trikes at saka
e-trikes.
e-bikes sa major roads ng Metro Manila. Sa
Okay.
national roads ng Metro Manila. Bawal na talaga yon. Tapos di ba dati sinasabi nila pag e-bike at saka e-trike hindi kailangan i-rehistro at saka kailangan na lisensya? Nagpalit na. Meron ng memorandum ng LTO, kailangan mo na ng lisensya at saka registration para sa e-bikes and e-trikes.
So maglalabas sila ng IRR para doon.
Meron, hindi. Memorandum lang. Meron ng memorandum.
Memorandum. Paano yun?
Oo.
Ano yung mga kailangan daw para makapagparehistro ng mga e-trikes? Meron na bang
Well, typically,
nilabas o lalabas pala?
syempre, yung mga dokumento mo na binili mo, yung identification papers ng sasakyan mo, kung ano yung kailangan mo para magrehistro ng kotse at saka motorsiklo, yun din na kailangan mo para magrehistro ng e-bikes at saka e-trikes.
Nako.
Kita na naman mga
Sana-
TPL dyan.
Hindi, ang problema dyan, kasi ang dami nang nagpalitan ng kunyari, marami na nakabili ng mga second hand na e-trikes na wala namang papel. Walang mga
Oo.
OR, di ba?
Oo.
Sana nataliin nila para mas maraming naingganyong mag-register.
Oo. Although bawal lang sila ng ganyan ng walang rehistro at saka walang lisensya sa national road.
National road.
Oo. So kung mga barangay road lang, subdivision, mga ganyan, mukhang hindi naman sila magkakaproblema.
Aha. Sana linawin nila at kawawa rin lalo yung mga tao din sa probinsya, ang daming gumagamit niyan eh.
Totoo yun. At saka mura eh. Mura. You can afford yun eh. Can afford.
Yes.
Pero clarification, so they're talking about yung mga multi-seater na e-trikes and e-bikes, not the motorized bicycles or folding bikes na may electric motor, di ba? Because sabi nila,
iba
yung
pa yun.
mga moped or yung electric bicycles, pwede sa bike lane, basta may bike lane. Kahit sa
Basta may
EDSA.
bike lane. Basta ang basic operation, pwede mong ipa-jack.
Oo. Dapat naka-helmet
Oo.
din, di ba? Isa din yun sa mga
Oo.
requirements.
Yeah.
Dapat required din nila may blinking lights at least, di ba? Kasi ang dami rin nagbabike sa mga main roads na wala namang ilaw. Na magkano lang naman yung blinking lights ngayon, di ba? 100 plus lang.
No, well, that's true.
Oo.
A little more kasi ang problema hindi masyadong nasusunod yung mga basic rules dun sa requirements ng pagmamaneho sa kalye. 'Di ba?
Tama yan.
Isa sa mga basic rule ng pagmamaneho mo sa kalye, lalo na paggabi, well lighted yung vehicle mo. Ibig sabihin, may
visible.
reflector, may headlight, may rear light, gano'n, 'di ba? Hindi masyado nasusunod pag maliliit na motor na eh. So kailangan lang siguro maging mahigpit ang LTO tungkol doon.
Ayun, we've got a message from comment from Attorney Robbie. E-trike registration is still a proposal. Ayun.
Okay.
So
Sabi
Pero
ni
sana
Sabi kasi ni Ron Artes, ano na raw eh. Dapat daw eh. So they'll have to figure that out. DOTR and MMDA will have to figure that out.
yeah, they should. They should.
Pero I think they
I
should
think-
really
I
take seriously yung insurance aspect ng e-trikes and e-bikes. Kasi pag na-aksidente sila, wala silang liability di ba? Or let's say sila yung bumangga sa'yo or nabangga mo sila, there should be insurance in the...
Requirement ng insurance, registration eh.
Oo.
So,
Pwede bang personal
You know what?
insurance yan?
I think in the next few episodes, I'd like to have Chairman Ron Artes, someone from the DOTR, and baka si Attorney Robbie to shed light on this issue.
That's a
Diba?
good idea. Oo.
I'll try to get them. I'll try to get them, to gather them para dito sa susunod ng mga episode natin.
Yeah.
Himala. Walang
Insurance,
traffic.
dapat pag-usapan rin natin yan.
Oo.
Yan.
Diba?
Oo. Mag-interview din tayo ng mga taga-insurance, ano? May insurance na yan, eh. Ang daming racket dyan, eh.
Sobra. Isipin mo, lalo na yung TPL na yan. Kalokohan
Oo.
yan, eh.
Isang policy number, 20 tao ang ang gumagamit.
Yung iba nga 50 pa. Yung iba 50
Hindi ko
pa.
nga alam na kung may comprehensive ka, hindi mo pala kailangan mag-TPL eh. Pero
Hindi mo
talagang they
kailangan.
force it on you eh. Yung malapit dito sa amin, kung hindi ka pa dun sa kanila kukuha ng TPL, i-delay ka sa emissions. So, racket talaga.
Yan nga yung sinasabi natin, eh. Inayos na ng sistema ng LTMS yan dati. Ang ginagawa na naman ngayon, eh, ginigiba yung LTMS para maibalik yung dating, 'di ba?
Siyempre, maraming mawawala ng hanap buhay. Tapos,
Oo, eh. 'Di ba? Masyadong yung backyard industry natin, picture.
Exactly. Hindi.
Kasi nakakalungkot lang.
Usually kasi lalo na yung kung yung mga LTO, di ba? Kung sila nagre-rent ng place, usually kung kanino sila nagre-rent, sila nag-ooperate ng ng mga emission centers, yung pati yung mga mga medical clinics, kung saan nagpapa-check up, di ba?
Oo.
Kaya isang yun eh. Kumbaga, ewan ko, parang
Out on ecosystem.
pero sa kanila lahat eh.
Isang isang konektado lahat na sistema.
Synergy. Yan, that's a key
Yung
phrase.
term, synergy. In a bad way, but synergy anyway.
Hindi mo kinuha yung services nila, yung ino-offer nila, wala. Hindi ka sisilbihan. Hindi ka makakuha
Yan
hindi ka makakakuha ng lisensya.
Ano yan eh? Panel yan po? Ganon.
Alam kung kailan titinong itong bansa natin. Ang dami-dami mga gandang batas na pinapasa pero ayaw ipatupad. Hindi nila mapatupad kasi kapag napasa na yung deal, tsaka sila magagawa ng magkakyaw-kyaw, magre-reklamo.
Hindi, tsaka yun nga yung sinasabi ni Angara tsaka ni Pimentel. Di ba? Gagawa ka ng batas pero gigibain sa IRR. Dapat yung batas self-executory na, wala nang IRR.
Oh, malinaw naman kasi yun sa wording, di ba?
Yeah. Doon tayo nadadali.
I have a comment here from Raymond. Bakit po sa city government na Antipolo madaming EV trikes doon at pwede naman sila dumaan sa Marcos Highway pa?
Hindi ko alam yung Marcos Highway pero kasi yung pag local pagka municipal and city roads, responsibilidad yan ng city or municipal government. Pag sinabi ng konseho nila na pwede. Halimbawa sa Quezon City, pwede sa UP Village sa mga yan. Pero pag umapak ng Commonwealth yan, dahil national road, bawal na sila. Ganon.
So, depende talaga sa LGU, no? Kung paano yung ordinansa nila or papayagan nila or hindi.
Yes.
Nagpapatawa si Attorney Robbie.
Sabi niya,
Am I still in the dark? Anong shed light? just join us. Uncle Robbie, join us. Fun naman pag nandun yun eh. Marami siyang words of wisdom and anecdotes.
And we learn from Attorney Robbie. That's the good thing. Diba? May natututunan.
Oo.
Kaya tayo lang ang nagkukwento. Hindi naman nag-aaral ng
nagiging,
batas.
nagiging legit. Hindi parang disgruntled lang. Factual pag si Uncle Robbie.
We'll make him a regular part of this program, of this show.
Oo.
Diba? When it comes to gawa tayo ng Ask Uncle Robbie legal questions. Diba? For a fee of 100 pesos per question.
Pwede.
Para naman, diba, kumita. Pumapatak yung metro eh.
May metro. Pinag-aralan din ni Uncle Robbie yan.
Diba? Soli naman natin yung metro, diba?
Si Ronnie, I thought he was joining us tonight. Hindi rin, I sent him a link.
Yeah. Mukhang busy. Mukhang napagod kayo ngayong araw, Neil.
Napagod, yeah. Medyo fun naman. We'll talk more about what we did today siguro on a later date. May pa-embargo sila Hyundai Motors Philippines Incorporated. So
wag na natin lift na, tayo na mag-lift ng embargo.
yari tayo dyan. Ayun. Sabi ni Ryan, may legal basis pag nandyan si Attorney Robbie. Tama naman.
Pag abogado nagsalita, di ba? I mean, he's the lawyer.
Nag-aral yun eh.
Di ba? Tayo naman nanguhula lang tayo eh. Di ba? Sabi ko nga, meron lang tayo eh.
With conviction lang. Kaya parang legit.
With conviction, paniwalang-paniwala tayong totoo yung sinasabi natin. Di ba?
Oo nga. Okay, gentlemen. Well, it's well into the hour of 8.
Okay.
Do we have any other things to discuss before we call it an evening and look forward to our next episode? Boss Anjo?
I'm good. I've expressed all I want to express for tonight.
Nasaan ka na, Ira? Saan ka na, Ira? Parang kanina pa nagmamaneho eh.
Nagmamaneho, kasusukat na ako.
Okay.
Galing ako
At
ng
least wala na
Bonifacio
sa
Global. Walang traffic. As in,
Ikaw,
walang
Anjo,
traffic.
anything else?
No, that's it. Hopefully, makasama natin si Olson next week para mapag-usapan yung BLOWBAGETS. At malapit na magbakasyon ng mga bata. Malapit na mag long drive ang mga pamilya. Di ba?
Yeah.
Tama. Oo. Grabe, ang bilis ng 2024, no? Summer na agad.
Summer na, no?
March na. Isipin mo.
Yun nga eh.
First quarter, patapos na.
Kalahati na ng March next week. Ano ba ang rush?
Oh my God. Good.
Anyways, gentlemen, it was good seeing you tonight. Let's do this again next week. And I guess we'll be seeing each other again soon at other events. No? Boss Anjo, Boss Ira, let's call it a night. And that's
night,
another
guys.
episode of Kalye-Tok. Last message, Boss Ira?
I'm good. Thank you very much. You guys keep safe on the road. And just remember, follow the rules. The life you save may be your own.
And remember, there's somebody waiting for you at home.
Yeah.
Okay, doke.
Right.
Good night,
Bye-bye.
boss. Good night, everyone. Have a good one.
Good night, everyone.
Last look at some of the messages from Randolph. Thanks, guys. Been a great evening. Ryan says, malapit na Mias. Oo nga. And on that note, we're out of here. Y'all have a great evening, and we'll catch you again next